Hey guys, what is up? Okay, I was in the middle of reading. I'm currently reading The Winged Game by Sophie Kim, which low-key I might be one of the first reviewers because this book came out, I want to say about a month, not even a month ago. It came out June 30th and it's currently the 17th, well, now the 18th of July. So, I'm looking kind of chopped. One second. Okay, I'm back. I feel a little less chopped now. I wish I could have my glasses on, but they're in my car. Anyways, I kind of just wanted to do a short little video and talk about reading and the experience of reading. Where was I? I think I was talking about The Winged Game and how it recently came out. And I have just been, I guess, remembering moments in books and reflecting on how I think back on them. And I don't know, I kind of wanted to talk about it. I know I'm not talking out loud. It's because it's 1 in the morning, but I don't really care. I wanted to talk. I'm currently on chapter 24, page 330. I started this book, I think today we're on the 3rd day of reading. I'm pretty sure. I think today's Friday and I started on Wednesday. And I also kind of wanted to show you my copy of Red Rising that I'm bedazzling. If that's not the coolest thing you've ever seen, oh my god, it looks so good. I'm not done. I still have like this area and I have the inside of the letters to do. But I've got most of it done and I can't even lie. It looks so freaking good. This section of black rhinestones is low-key blue. But it's whatever. Anyways, I have been... Okay, let me just tell you about my day. I've been doing nothing. I've just been reading. I've been going from reading to watching Epic the Musical, which I'm enjoying so dang much right now. It's insane. But yeah, I've been thinking about like scenes in books. I don't know, like me and my sister were talking and I was just like, oh, remember this moment, remember this moment, remember these characters. And I've been thinking about the moments that have happened like just in this book. And I guess I'm just really thinking right now about what I do when I read. And I don't know what you do when you read, but when I'm thinking back on these scenes, I literally feel like they happened in front of me, which I don't know, it just makes me so happy because I don't know, I'm really grateful right now for the fact that genuinely words on a page can bring me so much joy and experience, and the fact that I don't have to do something for me to feel like I understand it or to feel like I've lived through it, which is so incredible. Obviously books are knowledge and they bring knowledge and stuff like that, but I have just been, I don't know, I'm like finally appreciating it, or I guess I'm just in the mood to appreciate it right now. And I kind of wanted to talk about it. This is not going to be a long video. I'm just really happy. I was thinking about moments in Worm where I was literally Worm by Wildbow, JC McCrae, just in case, but I've been thinking about moments in Worm where I'm kind of like, wow, like remember when Taylor was fighting Mannequin or when this was happening, and I'm like, I don't, like, you know when you're watching a movie, when I think back on like clips in a movie, I'm thinking I watched that clip in a movie. And I guess for me, the experience of it being a book and not having seen it, but having such like a visual recollection of it it just makes me so happy because, you know, it's like, wait, I remember it like a memory, but I didn't experience it like a memory. And it just makes it so cool because at that point, what's the difference? Just kidding. Obviously not. There's a difference between reading and actually experiencing life and going out there. Same as there's a difference between literally watching everyone you love die and everyone you actually love dying. Okay, sorry. That's not what this book's about. Okay. But yeah, I've just been really happy. I guess some moments I've been thinking about are just honestly every moment I've ever read in a book ever. I think one specifically, I was just thinking about like the scene in the bar with Tysa and Keon. It was just cool. I was just remembering it. It was really fun. Obviously in Worm, I was thinking about Mannequin. I'm trying to think of some other ones that I was thinking about. in second. Wow, I really just sat here for a minute and really thought about the last couple books I read, and I feel like since I'm reading so much, I'm reading the most I've ever read in my entire life. I feel like the stories are genuinely just passing me by, and it's kind of insane. One example though, one really good example that I'm thinking of right now is with Worm. I feel like the story, it is the longest series. Well, it's only one book, but like in terms of like arcs that happen, it is the longest that I've ever experienced and read. And I have reread Worm the second half from arc 16 to all the way to the end. I've only read once, but from arc 1 to probably 9, 1 through 16 I've read twice. 1 through like 6 probably like 3 or 4 times. I'll sometimes like miss it, want to reread it, and I usually stop around arc 6 or 9. And yeah, I realized that like I think back on arc 1 through, I want to say 9 very like vividly. I kind of remember everything that was happening, and it was like, oh, whatever. I really do forget where the story ends. I don't know if anybody else, this is such a random video, I'm so sorry. I don't know if anybody else ever gets this with the stories they read, where it's kind of like, or maybe in series, like you really remember the beginning super well, and then you'll be like, oh, it ended like this, or this happened. And that's really how I feel about Worm. So yeah, I don't know, I guess that's kind of where I'm at. I'm just really happy to have the ability to read, and I love all these stories I'm experiencing. Wow, I'm getting emotional. That's nasty. Sorry. I'm just really happy. I currently right now feel extremely overwhelmed with how much I have to read. Not like to reach my reading goal, but with the amount of things I want to read. I feel like I bounce back and forth between, oh, I have nothing to read. I just had so much to read, and now I have nothing to read. And I have so much to read. I want to read everything. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm a little bit overwhelmed with everything I have to read. I read Saving Six by Chloe Walsh. I have the second one, but I didn't pick it up right after because I had read a lot of contemporary and romance in a row, and I was kind of like, whoa, I'm getting too much of the real world. I kind of ache for some type of fantasy, sci-fi something. So I picked up Red Rising right after. Oh my god, it looks so cool. I love it. I actually love it so much when it's full, and it looks better on the camera. But yeah, I read Red Rising. I read Shatter Me somewhere in there. I didn't really like it. I'm gonna read the second one, but at a time where it's on the back burner right now, and so is Redeeming Six. So yeah, then I read Red Rising. After Red Rising, I read Beach Read by Emily Henry, and I didn't really like that book. I really like People We Meet on Vacation. I really like Book Lovers. I don't know what happened with Beach Read. I just wasn't that into it. Maybe I was just done with contemporary. I literally read it to get ahead of my reading goal because I knew I was gonna have to read some thick books soon, and it took me just as long as any other book. So that was kind of a bummer, but it wasn't bad. I gave it a 3 stars, but I don't want to say I would have DNF'd it if I didn't have a reading goal, but I don't know, I kind of felt like that. I just didn't love it that much, but it wasn't bad. I don't have to justify myself. I can like whatever I want. Yeah, that's where I'm at. All of the not the Greek mythology, all of like the gods, the Roman gods and Greek gods and stuff that there are in Red Rising have got me like back into my, I don't know, like I'm back in that phase. I want to read Song of Achilles again. I want to read Circe, or I just want to know everything. Actually, pause that thought. We'll continue the thought I was on. What was the thought I paused? Okay, there. The thought I was on. I've started watching Epic the Musical and listening to Epic the Musical. I'm not done yet. I've been going from like reading to Epic, and I kind of want to stop Epic because it's so good. The Odyssey is coming out. The Odyssey came out, I think, today. today's Friday. I think it either came out today or it came out last week in theaters. And so I'm like, oh my god, I need to read Song of Achilles so I can understand, so I can know kind of the Iliad, and then I need to read the Odyssey so I can watch the Odyssey. I'm not gonna have time to read the Odyssey. I'm really tight on money right now, which is kind of a bummer. Anyways, yeah, I just want to fill my brain with all the information before I watch it. So I am watching Epic the Musical, kind of getting brushed up on the Odyssey. And yeah, it's just making me want to read Song of Achilles. I want to read Circe. I want to read Women of Troy. I want to read, there's this other one. Like I said, I'm completely overwhelmed right now with the amount of things I want to read. So I finished Red Rising, and then I picked up Beach Read, and I picked up this, which it came out June 30th. I want to say I've had this for a week or two. And today's only the 18th. I don't know how I got it recommended, ordered it from my library, and sent to my house in such little time. Because I've definitely had this since at least, if today's the 18th, I've had it at least since Sunday. So maybe at least the 10th of July, which is kind of crazy. But like, this book is recent. Published June 30th, but they're mentioning May 2026 in here. So it's kind of like, whoa. Yeah, I don't really know how I got this so fast. And like coincidentally too, I wasn't even waiting on it. But yeah, I'm reading this. Why am I reading this? Because I haven't gotten the second copy of Red Rising. This book I got at TJ Maxx. I got it for $9 instead of the $18 that it would have been at a regular bookstore. And after I bought it, I bought my cousin a copy. And I bought the third one. I got Morning Star because that one was also at TJ Maxx, but they didn't have Golden Sun. I knew I wanted to take a break in between, but after finishing Beach Read, I was like, I need Golden Sun. I ordered it from the library. It's still on hold. I haven't gotten it yet. I really need it. I really need it now. But like I said, I'm feeling super overwhelmed. Luckily, this is only one book. But like I said, super overwhelmed because I'm in the middle of like 9 series right now, and I don't do that. I'm usually a doom, 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 doom. And if I stop in the middle of a series, I'll read one book. That's like a solo book, like I kind of did with Graceling. So I'm, like I said, overwhelmed. I've got I got Redeeming 6 to read. I've got Unravel Me, I think. I have Golden Sun. Honestly, there could be a whole other series that I'm forgetting, which is quite a bummer. I just feel like I'm losing track. Like I said, I'm a little bit overwhelmed. But yeah, after I finish this book, I'm hoping Golden Sun will be here, but I don't think it will be. So I really don't know what I'm gonna read after this. I will either read Circe or Song of Achilles. I have read Song of Achilles before. This is genuinely my top 3. I love this book dearly. And top 3, top 5. Sorry, I have a lot. And then Circe I bought right after I read Song of Achilles. It literally came with a marker. It was so sad, but I never read it. We've got a packing list in here. Final packs, toothbrush, deodorant, laptop charger, okay, whatever. Anyways, and I never finished it. But yeah, like I said, I've been watching Epic, listening to Epic, and Circe's in it, and I was like, man, I really need to read Circe. I don't know why I've been putting it off. I think I started it 2 separate times, and so I know the beginning, I feel like I always just stop. I don't know why, but it was when I was in like a reading funk. So yeah, I think I'll probably read this and then this, because I think this is the order, even though this probably starts, I don't really know the order. I'm actually gonna stop talking. But yeah, if Red Rising, if Golden Sun is not here, I might just have to pick up Song of Achilles again. I truly do love this book more than anything. And I know Circe is going to be just as good, if not better. So yeah, I would like to read the Odyssey, but I'd have to get it from the library and kind of figure some stuff out there. And I do have Emily Henry's Great Big Beautiful Life and Funny Story, but I really need to take a break from contemporary. and romance and stuff. Is contemporary even the right word? I just mean like regular life. I need a little bit of spice, a little bit of, not spice, I just mean a little bit of like not the real world. And then as for unraveling as for Shatter Me and The Boys of Tommen, I can hold those off, mostly because I did not like Shatter Me, and Boys of Tommen is pretty fresh in my mind, and it's not a series that I will have a really hard time remembering the characters. This, however, I think I will start forgetting things pretty soon, so I'm kind of scared. So yeah, and then after Golden Sun, I will have Morning Star like ready to pick up right after, luckily. And yeah, I got my cousin a copy of Red Rising. My sister, I gave her, am I allowed to do that? She has my Libby account, so she said she'd read the audiobook or listen to the audiobook and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm really happy to be able to read. Reading is a privilege, and being able to experience all these different stories, it's just making me super duper happy right now. I'm gonna continue to read this. It's pretty late and I feel really bad right now. I don't feel good, but this is helping. Yeah, I have gnarly cramps right now, so gnarly. Anyways, I'm actually really excited. So yeah, I'm going to reiterate one more time because I feel like I haven't said it enough to get it out of my system. I'm feeling extremely overwhelmed with how much I want to read, extremely overwhelmed with how much I want to read and can't read because I don't have the money for the books and the library is taking too long. Honestly, I need to start ordering things right now, but then the pile in my room of library books would just overwhelm me even more. Though I don't have that much checked out from the library. Only 5 books. Loki, maybe 6 if I count the stuff on Libby. Awkward. But yeah, super overwhelmed with the amount I want to read, but super grateful to be able to read. And I'm going into this Red Rising sci-fi vibe. Does this count as sci-fi? What genre is this? Science fiction. It is sci-fi. Yay. Glad I got that right. I love when books will tell you what genre it is, because I really do have a hard time kind of figuring out what's what. See, like, this copy doesn't tell me what it is. What would you call it? What would you call this? Is this a Greek retelling? Is that a genre? I think it is. Fiction, historical. Okay, so this is historical fiction, which means this is historical fiction. Does Greek mythology count as historic? In my head, yes. Well, it's actually really, really funny. I'm actually gonna talk to my sister about that. So Greek retellings count as historical fiction. Does that mean that, well, I mean, it did happen. Did the Trojan War really happen? Yes. I'm gonna stop talking before I say something actually stupid and dumb and I get made fun of. But I feel like that's low-key a valid question, because it's like, obviously the Trojan War happened. I'm like, oh really? Apollo is fucking real? Like, sorry, but like, this is low-key valid. Like, that's like saying the Bible is historical fiction. No, well, it's historical. Like, why do people not do that? Is that a thing? Like, you know how like people rewrite Greek mythology, like Greek stories and tellings? Can you like rewrite things from the Bible, or will you get canceled? This YouTube video is going to be called literally what the heck am I talking about? That's low-key super valid. I will be, comment down below. There's literally nobody watching this. Yeah, I'm low-key gonna have to figure that out. I need to write that down. I'm not gonna write it down, but I need to. But yeah, can people do that? Is that a thing? Is that a genre? Because if there's historical fiction, like, can you do that with the Bible? Or, yeah, that just, not that it feels wrong, but I'm trying to think of other religions. But yeah, That would be really interesting if somebody like rewrote, I don't want to say like Adam and Eve, but like what's a story of the Bible, like, I don't know, with like, I need to stop talking. I know I'm gonna say something so dumb right now. So yeah, I guess this does count as historical fiction. Does Circe count as historical fiction though? Because if the Trojan War did happen, which I'm going to assume it did happen because, wait, do it again. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Trojan War did happen, Sparta, Athens, all that stuff was real. So low-key, yes, this did happen. Does this count as historical fiction though? Because, I mean, do we really know if any of this happened? We don't. So maybe this doesn't. Oh look, yeah, I always stop at chapter freaking 3. Poor Prometheus. He didn't even do nothing wrong. Let me not say that before I found out he did something wrong. But hey, he's the reason I can have fried eggs in the morning. Actually, I don't even eat fried eggs. I like boiled eggs. But yeah, super excited to do what's next. I'm really behind on YouTube videos. I never posted my perfect book boyfriend video that I filmed and tried to edit, but the audio was really bad. Maybe I'll just end up re-recording that entire video, and I probably will actually. And then I never finished my Graceling deep dive. I recorded it, never finished editing it. I don't even think I finished recording it because I never finished the final part. So when my hair is this short in the first half and then this short all the way at the end, don't at me. I guess all I have left to say is kind of update you on what I'm gonna do next and what my plan is. My plan is to finish this. If Golden Sun is not here, I'm going to read Song of Achilles again, which I'm super excited about. I think even if Golden Sun is here, I will do that, but we'll see. Then Golden Sun should be here by the time I finish this freaking book. If it's not, I'll be having a talking to with somebody. I'll be having a talk with someone. This book is only 360 pages, but and the writing is so good. It's so good. I'm always like, oh, like I don't need good writing to read a book. Like I can literally read anything. If anything, the better the writing, the harder it is for me to read. So, you know, a lot of like Emily Henry books, not that they're not good writing, I just mean like it's a lot of dialogue, so I go through it real quick. I really like Ali Hazelwood's form of writing because it's kind of fanficky. I don't know if that means I really like it. It's just easy to read. I just finished Love on the Brain and I loved it so bad. The Song of Achilles, when I first read it, I was in high school, and I do remember having to follow along as I read with the audiobook because the names were hard. Honestly, if it weren't for the dang audiobook, I'd be saying some names really, really wrong. Like, I don't even want to attempt what I would have said. But yeah, the writing, this book is just so beautiful. The writing is beautiful. Miss Madeline Miller, I love you with my entire heart. And I know this is going to be gorgeous, perfect. Oh my gosh, can you see the reflection of, what is that? What the? I don't even know what that is a reflection of. Pause. So I'm actually an idiot. That is literally me. It's a reflection of my fucking phone. I'm gonna try. I was gonna say, let's go finish the Winged Game. I'm not finishing this tonight. This book is thick. Like, it's big. Like, I feel like dong over the head. But yeah, I'm probably gonna read this. I'm gonna try to make it to 400, which we probably won't because I'm kind of tired. And like I said, I don't feel good. But yeah, gonna keep reading Winged Game. Hopefully Golden Sun gets here one freaking day. And I need to order a bunch of books from the library because I feel like I waste more time when I don't have the books than when they're all stacked up on my desk waiting for me. So yeah, that is kind of the end of the video. In conclusion, wow, this is 20. That's crazy. My stupid timer just ended the video. So yeah. Oh wait, what if I give you this angle? Ooh, that's a bad angle. Gross. In conclusion, Ew, I don't want to hold it, but I don't think the audio is going to sound good if I reset it. Whoops. In conclusion, I'm really happy to be able to read. I'm happy I can read. I'm really enjoying getting back into reading. I'm saying getting back into reading, but like, it's been 6 months. I'm in the reading game, but yeah, I'm just happy with the standard. Am I happy with the standard I've set up for myself? I'm pretty overwhelmed with how much I have to read, and I don't know if I am going to reach my reading goal, even if at the end of the year I just have to bust out a bunch of tiny books. But yeah, I'm happy to be able to read, and I think that everyone should at least read 1 book a month, or just at least try to read a little bit. I don't care what it is, whether it be nonfiction, fiction, romance, sci-fi, fantasy, mystery, fan fiction. Please read fan fiction. Actually, fan fiction is awesome. Never thought I'd be posting myself on the internet talk about how much I love fan fiction, but yeah, just read and enjoy the stories and immerse yourself in other people's perspectives, because Lord knows that we are becoming a society that doesn't do that, that doesn't care about other people's perspectives or does not see the value in learning about other people's experiences and lives. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry again. What the heck? I'm just really grateful to... How many times do you think I'm gonna repeat myself? Sorry. Just, yeah. Read, live, read and live, and hopefully my future partner reads a lot, because I don't think I can be with someone who doesn't read. Yeah. That is the end of the video. Thank you if you listened. Sorry if you didn't. Well, not sorry because you're not here, unless you just skipped to the end. Cheater. Yeah. Stay reading, guys. Red must rot. Okay, sorry. Okay, bye. Hey guys, quick update from yesterday's video. I woke up, I'm still feeling butt, and I check my library app. I am beyond cooked because I thought I just had Golden Sun on the way. I have Golden Sun, Legendborn, and Shadow and Bone. I'm pretty sure Legendborn has a couple books in it. Shadow and Bone has 3. I am beyond overwhelmed. I am genuinely cooked. I will not be getting to Redeeming 6 or Unravel Me for a while, which is good because they're not library books. But yeah, they're like finally not on hold. Golden Sun's not on hold, Legendborn's not on hold, and neither is Shadow and Bone. So I'm getting those, and dang, I look chopped. It's because I just woke up an hour ago. 2 hours ago, maybe? Probably 2 hours ago. Anyways, yeah, they're on their way, and I'm scared. I'm gonna try to finish the winged game today. I'm on page 367. I think it's gonna be hard, but I only have this much left. So I think maybe if I try really hard and I lock in today, I can finish it, maybe. I'm gonna have to be up really late though, but I'm not doing anything today, so who cares? And then after this book, I'm gonna have to, I don't know what I'm gonna pick up now, because these books aren't coming today. They're probably gonna come, if they're here, today's Saturday, maybe they'll show up on Monday. Wow, my hair's insane right now. Yeah, maybe they'll show up on Monday. Probably start a new book on Sunday to kind of, you know, get this all locked in. Anyways, I'm excited. School's also ending in like a week or 2, so I will have a lot more time to read if I dedicate that time to read, or I will be reading a lot less if I don't, because I'm reading a lot at school on the bus. So if I don't lock in, I will get so behind, but I'll try not to. So yeah, this is the official end of the video. Embarrassing. Yeah, I'm finished winged. I'm gonna try to finish Winged Game today. I don't think I'll start another book today because that's about to be like almost 200 pages of this big fat book. I was genuinely eating it up so hard after I vlogged yesterday. vlogged. Oh yeah, a video blog of my reading journey. Anyways, yeah, so don't know what I'm gonna do after this because I'm gonna have Sunday free, but I know all my other books are gonna come. Yeah, we'll see. I could pick up a short book on Sunday. Maybe I'll read A Midsummer Night's Dream. Maybe I'll read some Shakespeare, A No Fear, or something nice and quick. We will see. Or maybe I could go to the library and maybe I could check out a copy of the Odyssey, if that is a quick book to read. We'll see. But yeah, that's the update. I just saw everything I had at the library and I'm genuinely terrified because I think I have, when it all comes, I have Winged Game, Beach Read, Funny Story, Great Big Beautiful Life, Golden Sun, Shadow and Bone, and Legendborn. So I will have 7 books checked out from the library. Funny Story and Great Big Beautiful Life are not going to be read. I'm just kidding. They will be. I just, maybe when I need like a break in between, because Beach Read was kind of a disappointment. Damn, I'm just making this long as butt. I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, hopefully I could just keep redoing my checkout because they're due in August. I should have enough time. We'll see. Oh my gosh, so much reading in July. Okay, bye guys. That's the update. Adios.